Hey everybody, Max Kevin here's Little Cutie Podcast. It's not too long. Oh, what do you guys? How's it? What's it? Who's it? What it? How about it? Oh man, I had a busy day yesterday, That's why I couldn't make a podcast yesterday. I was so busy, I was so busy. I didn't have work, I was pretty busy, I just didn't have anything. Just kind of had all day to do whatever I wanted, I was pretty busy, No, I was just working on the Italian version of my book over there. I got the Italian version, doing the formatting. Making sure all the punctuation was correct. Did that for like 6 hours. Getting it ready for publication. For my international readers. I'm taking over the Italian market, bro. I hope you bought some pizza. I hope you bought some pizza futures. Buy up that Domino's stock, man. That's, Domino's in the Vatican. Let's invest in touching little boys, everybody. Anyway, after I worked on that book there, I went to a Padres game, Dodgers Padres. It's in downtown over there. It was my first time being inside the stadium. I've seen the stadium area, because like when we don't have the stadium right there, it's like right in downtown, like right in the middle of downtown. There's no parking lot or anything. So, like every other stadium I've been to, you just drive to and then you park and then you walk into it and then like the stadium's there and that's all there is. But this stadium's just like right in the middle of downtown, and it's kind of got like a little park in the outfield there. And when they don't have games and stuff, that area is all open. So you can just kind of like walk up to the stadium basically. And just be like, "What's up, Padres? What are you doing later?" But anyway, when game day comes, they put up these little barriers, so they check your tickets or whatever. It's pretty cool because like you're still in downtown, Like when you're inside the stadium, like you can see all the buildings, and it doesn't really feel like you're in a baseball stadium. Kind of just feels like you're just walking through the city, and then all of a sudden you're at the baseball stadium, So it was pretty cool. I liked it. It was nice. It's a nice stadium. It's got a real big screen. It's not too big. I kind of feel like the Angels Stadium, where I've been to a bunch of times. It's like it's much bigger. It's kind of too big, I think. This one's like kind of perfect size, especially because like the Padres suck balls, and no one wants to see their games. So it's like they'll never sell out anyway. So it's like, what's the point, We should probably just make a small stadium, so it looks like we have more fans, Maybe just make 100-seat stadium so we have a lot of fans. Yeah, most of the fans there were Dodgers fans, Of course, we went there too, also to cheer for the Dodgers, cheer for Maeda, the Japanese dude. He was pitching. He was pitching last night, and we go to sit down, and like we're in section 16, right? And we're looking at the sections there, and like I see this one stairway, and it says like to the left is section 17, and to the right is section 15. So it's like, oh well, I guess that means 16's right here, right? Because 16's is in between 15 and 17. And we go sit down, and it's like by the first base area, and they're like, what? Are we supposed to be the third base area here? Oh well, whatever. So we keep watching. Like 20 minutes later, this lady comes up. She's like, "You're in my seat." I was like, "Are you sure? This is row 29, right? Seat 5, right?" Show her my ticket. I'm like, "Look, 29-5." She's like, "This is section 15." I'm like, "What? What do you? It's 16, right? Isn't that 16's in between 15 and 17, isn't it?" She's like, "No, all the odd numbers are on this side. All the even numbers are on the other side." I was like, "Oh, okay. Oh, all right. That makes sense, I guess." So we walked to the other side of the stadium there, to the third base side. Sat back down. Yeah, I guess the first base side was a little better because you could see the big screen without like tilting your head. I guess that's how they designed the stadium. Because the third base area is for the away team, and man, there were more Dodgers fans than there were Padres fans there. I kind of felt bad for the not only the Padres fans, but just for like the Padres players. It's like your home stadium. You can't even There's more fans cheering for the other team at your home stadium. That's gotta lower your morale, right? You know. It's like, oh yeah, I'll hit a home run here, but no one's gonna care, even though this is my home stadium. You know. Well, I don't know. I guess that's what they get for sucking. You know, for having 60 loss. You know, they're 20 games back or whatever. That's what you get. That's what you get if you suck. You get no support. You know. You suck at baseball, no one's gonna support you. You suck at comedy, no one's gonna support you. In fact, they're gonna get angry at you. You know. Yeah, I guess that's baseball and comedy are the only things that people get mad at you for sucking at. You know. Like if you suck at cooking and you make some food, no one really gets angry. I mean, they'll probably eat it and just be like, "Yeah, that was okay. Yeah, I've had better meals. You know, I don't want to criticize you too much. You know." But like you suck at baseball, you make a bad play, everyone's like, "Oh, you suck. Get off the team. You're fired. Go back to Cleveland." You know. If you suck at comedy, everyone's like, "Get off the stage. You suck, bro." And anyway. Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun game. It was a back and forth extravaganza. You know, the Padres were up, and then the pitcher Maeda he gave up 2 runs in the first inning. He had a kind of a rough first inning there, but then the Dodgers were coming back, and then he went up to bat. You know, because the National League they go up to bat, right? And he hit in. He got 2 RBIs, you know, a little revenge, you know. It kind of made me realize I think the National League's better, you know. It's better that the pitchers have to bat because they can get revenge for their, if they make a mistake or whatever, or the pitchers can bat against each other. Kind of like that. I think they should all go to. It should just be like National League, where the pitcher has to hit. Yeah, so this is like the 3rd time I've yawned here. I'm all sleepy weepy right now. It's my Betty Boopers time right now anyway. But that was pretty interesting. Then I went to this ramen restaurant called Underbelly over in San Diego there. It was like trying to be like traditional style ramen, I guess. But there was a white guy cooking it, so I don't know. I don't know about that, man, I don't really trust white people, you know what I mean? Especially when they're cooking my ramen. Or just cooking any food. It's like, get a Mexican in there, you know? Jeez, man. Can't have white people cooking stuff. Yeah, I mean, you need a Japanese guy or a Mexican, you know? Mexicans can cook anything. But a white guy, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that, dude. Yeah, it was pretty good, I don't know, I've been to so many ramen places. I think it just doesn't really compare to Japan, Even though it's supposed to be like a really good one, it's just like, I don't know. It's just like normal Japanese ramen, in my opinion. But the soup was good, the tonkatsu soup or whatever. It had pretty good soup. But I think that's kind of hard to mess up, You just throw a bunch of bones in the broth there, and you just let them simmer. It's not too hard, right? Yeah, anyway, it was good, though. It was good. Not really complaining, just doesn't compare to Japan, Just like all the foreign food in Japan is fucking terrible. Goddamn hamburgers over there suck. The Mexican food over there sucks, Anyway, guess that's it. That's what I did today. I didn't move much, I went to work. Went to workies jerkies. One of my students was complaining because I made them. It's like a speaking class. And I'm like, all right, kids, it's kind of pointless for you guys to talk to each other because you're not native speakers, so you need to go talk to American people. So everybody, let's go outside and talk to the other students. Start asking them questions. And the one guy comes back after asking questions. He's like, I don't like doing this. People don't want to talk to me. No one wants to talk to me because they're busy. I'm like, yeah, well, fuck, man. I mean, you did pay the $2,000 or whatever, so I guess I maybe just changed the class a little bit, I mean, I think it is it's something they need to do. They need to go talk to native speakers because it's kind of useless talking to other foreigners, but Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess most Asian people aren't going to talk to Americans. They're just going to talk to other Asian people. So I don't know. We'll see. I got another class tomorrow. They want me to teach this class called it's like an elective class, and the title of the class is like improving American pronunciation, and like I signed up to teach elective classes, but I was hoping they were gonna give me like the music one or like something, I don't know, something useful. I don't think you can really teach people pronunciation, you know? It's kind of a biological thing that happens naturally as you become more fluent. You know? How do you teach people a natural biological process? It's like, hey kids, all right, today we're gonna learn how to poop. All right, well you gotta pull your pants down. All right, now you gotta relax your bowels. You know, I guess that's all I'm gonna say, really. You know, it's like I had this problem in Japan too. People can't get the R and L sounds, and I'm like, okay, let's make the L sound la, and they're like, ra. I'm like, nope, that's not it. You gotta use a different motion with your tongue there. It's like, okay, let's make the R sound. It's ra. You know, it's in the back of your throat there. Use the back of your throat. Ra. And they're like, ra. Like, nope, that's not it at all. You're doing the palatal D with your tongue. You're doing a paddle tap. That's not the R sound at all. You gotta use the back of your throat, but you have no idea what I'm talking about because you never studied phonetics. So it's kind of pointless for me to explain this in English. Anyway, you know, it's tough explaining to people how to make sounds that they've never made before. You know what I mean? I remember when I lived in Germany, my friend was trying to tell me how to make the I and U sound, you know? Because we don't have those sounds in English. I kept saying it. I was like, she was like, it sounds like this, and I'd say, and she said, no, it's I'd say, no, I also remember my Chinese friend tried to tell me how to pronounce. She'd be like, say that, repeat after me, ma, 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 ma. And I'd say, ma, 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 ma. She's like, no, it's ma, 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 ma. And I'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever. Chinese is fucking hard, right? That's why I speak English. This is America, right? I'm a red-blooded American, all right? Build that wall. You know, anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow.